everyone.
Hello.
You just connected. Everyone, welcome. As anticipated, here we are.
Let me in. Oh, the camera.
How is everyone doing? We are following the rules of social distancing. 6 feet apart.
You're done.
6 feet apart.
You're done.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
So,
So,
can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Whoever is on, say hi.
Whoever is on, say hi.
Lights,
Like my little lights. Look at it. Look at it. Look
I
at it.
think we gotta give people a second. We're
a
not
second.
live.
We're not live.
Yeah.
There we are.
There we are.
And we got
And we got.
whoever you two are
Whoever
watching.
you two are watching. Hello.
Hi, Kandi.
Hi, Kandi.
Hi,
Hi,
Helen.
Helen.
Woo! Therapist Helen, who so
So
wonderfully has lent us her abode
abode
to do the clear episode because it's raining, y'all.
Yes.
First time being in the same room together.
As you can tell,
we're
we're
in
In the same room.
We're in the same room, yeah.
So
We're creating today, are we? What are we creating today?
so we're making candy.
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 Hold on,
Pause for the wind.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's been a
So-
struggle.
All right. So the blur episode, we're not gonna go like super heavy into like rape culture and all of that.
There's an echo.
Because what spoke to us about Fleur is something completely different.
There's an echo.
Yeah. Because I'm hearing myself through your mic and my mic.
So how about now?
Hello? I hear it a lot better.
I muted me, but can you hear me?
I can hear you through here.
But can they hear me?
When you go to talk again, turn back your mic on. I'll turn mine off.
So we're gonna alternate.
I guess. This is going to be a real interesting episode, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna talk again. I don't know, like, because it's not gonna. But can they hear me? If they could hear me, that's fine.
They can. Let me put the mic closer to you so it's like a
So it will be
an even distance.
Oh, thank you, Janine. Thank you.
Perfect
Thank you,
audio.
guys.
Perfect audio.
Thank you for your
Guys,
input.
muchas gracias. Like, all right. So, okay, let's get this show on the road.
Yes.
The audio setup works. Dang. Okay, so Fleur stands for peace. Okay, we can do it with our hands. Peace, love. But unity is the manito. Unity, respect. And it's a lot of people know it from rape culture, obviously, and it's how you share these little candies. This is my candy.
This is the candy she made me.
Yeah,
That says tubes.
tubes. And I have here. So the first piece of candy that I ever received was actually from therapist Helen, and it's not this one. I couldn't find it because it's at home, and it's very delicate actually, so I didn't want it to break. But Cindy, who is one of our listeners, viewers, every once in a bit, made my mother this one, and it says "You're beautiful," and it says the exact same thing that the one that Helen gave me says. And then I have one that says Vane and Love Bunch, which is my friends, my girlfriends. So, and then this one is Alma Mia, which is my bestie Yesenia made this one for me.
I used to have these a lot when I was like a teenager, and like throughout like college. But I just like them because I like beats. Like
these.
yeah, but I never associated it with the flirt culture.
So, what do you know about what it is in like rape culture?
Besides peace, love, unity, and respect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I learned it a couple of years ago, but I've never seen the act done in person. And
so wait, take off your. No, it doesn't work. Now I have to make you a new one.
So it was interesting to actually see it through videos because I don't like big crowds. He has been to plenty of rock concerts, and I guess it's the same concept because you feel at home and you feel love and you're with people that share that same, that same love for what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed that aspect from what the culture
Right.
was, you know.
Um, for me, I'm not like guru 5,000 or rave culture by any stretch of the imagination. My my loved ones, my friends are, how do you say in Spanish? Están más empapado en la noticia. They're more they're more well versed in it than I am. My first festival was Okeechobee Music Fest, and was one of the best experiences of my life. And I got to share it with people that I love profoundly. So it was a really special thing. But I got to see the whole switching of the candies,
Yeah.
and it was like a whole preparation before of like making candy together and then giving it to each other. I made lighters for everybody in our group, and then I made a couple of extra ones to hand out because you give it to strangers.
Yeah.
It's your way of connecting with the strangers and giving them un cariñito. Um, uh, Helen gave people little lights,
Mm.
right, that had beads on them that had messages. So things that were
Okay.
very useful
Yeah.
because it's dark at festivals at night. So
Right.
it's like, where am I going? But I mean, what spoke to me about peace, love, unity, respect, is exactly what it is. And when you get to see it live at a festival, I've seen absolute strangers that are bonding over their love of music, their love of art, because a lot of festivals aren't just. It's so crazy because the camera's seeing me, but I can actually see
I
your
know,
face
so it's weird. I'm like, should I look at the camera? Should I look? I don't know. Okay.
because I'm so used to like looking at you through here, but I'm like,
I know, right? We're like both like, okay.
seeing it live was like all these people are bonding over their love of music. Oh, because this has sound.
Yeah, I was like, where is that
I
coming
just
from?
realized that. Um, their mutual love of music, of the arts, of like actual like sculptures and things like that.
Oh, yeah,
And
like Burning Man.
yeah, oh, that is like bucket list dream to go to Burning Man for me. Um,
Like finger light
so
fest.
and it's so beautiful because everybody is walking around with that mentality of like, hey, let me help you out. And let me say like, and there's the idea of like taking care of one another within your group and also not like the guy who went who was in the camp right next to us, he was camping there on his own. And you know, he like cooked it up, gave us some meat to cook. We cooked it for him. Like he sat with us when we communed. The other neighbors we shared coffee with. So it's that kind of actual community and bonding mentality that really spoke to me. I'm a big hippie at heart.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm a super hippie. So all the like hug. There was this girl going around saying like free hugs, and the people were like giving hugs. You know, and there's a lot of things that you see at festivals that is a lot of fun. Like within people's groups, they have their totems.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, let us down.
I think we're in the middle of a
We're gonna take 2 seconds to let everything blow away.
hurricane.
Yeah, here we go. And we're back. This is hilarious. Are you guys? Oh, no echo now. Okay, good. Perfect.
Just bear with us, everyone.
It's gonna happen from time to time. We're working with nature.
Literally outside, as you can tell.
Yeah. But it was definitely an experience. I wish that there was more of that mentality in real world
Right.
of peace, love, unity, respect for one another.
Thank you for your glitters.
You're welcome. My glitter made it up.
But that I can't even put my glasses on. But that is true though. I feel like the peace, love, unity, and respect can be
Adopted into everyday.
yeah, in your everyday. I mean, it's a human decency to be, show respect to someone. But most people obviously do not know how to do that.
And it's funny because I dub for a living. I'm a dubbing artist. And one of the engineers that records me, he's a DJ.
You're talking to me again.
I don't care. Oh, I just spilled it all over it. Oh, look.
Even your cup has glitter.
Even my cup. Yay! I love it.
Have you guys heard of Plur before? And how did you guys get introduced to it? Or
Hi, Peter.
what do you guys think
You know,
about it?
Helen is one of those people that are empapada in festival culture. I would love to know what your opinion of Plur. What does Plur mean to you? And my Yanni, she's gone to a lot of concerts and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a new concept to you or if you knew it even then. Uh, and if so, what was that like back then? Because now I'm hearing from um, this engineer friend of mine who's also a DJ. He all the beats. This is what we're gonna be doing, guys. We're gonna be making candy. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's new to my Tiani. Um, and here the string isn't here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have more string. I got
you have scissors?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. So there's a new roll of string. So he was explaining how like now Plur is like, oh yeah, we make candy and we trade it, but there's no
connection.
follow through, right?
Right.
There's no connection of the having respect for one another on the festival grounds. Y claro está, like this is something that is unique to rave culture, to the festivals and things like that. But a lot of these people leave, and that's how they live, right? That's their mentality. I try to apply it as much as possible, you know. And he's saying that now people are like, everybody's, there's always that idea of like get through, but and I saw it at Oki, and we heard stories from our camp neighbor where he's like, no, people will push you down to get in and get out of the way. There's nothing like saying, and this is in real life, excuse me, you can still make your way without being a dick.
Like an ultra, I saw that a lot. And everybody, like the fights, the disrespectfulness, and even worse because we heard horrors at festivals, and it's actually sad.
It was scary for me at first because I was like, people get trampled at ultra. I don't know if I want to go. But after experiencing it, I'm so glad I did go. And it was a very different experience. The majority are of that mentality of stuff. Like, hey, man.
Right.
Like, I went and I got very into flowing in the whole bit.
Yeah.
Flowing is something else that they do at festivals. Right now we have these guys. We have the little finger lights.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably go at the end of the episode. I know I will. I'll put on some musiquita.
These are so, but most of my friends, they love lights too. So we're like all here, like, woo!
Lucecitas. Right? But people have pixel whips, which is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
They're different length LED like strands. And when you move them, they look absolutely gorgeous.
Especially when it's super dark. Storm is coming.
Plur Life established 2008. Helen's been going to festivals since 2008. 12 years strong.
Mine's just been concerts, rock concerts. So I'm going to apply the same mentality to them.
Absolutely.
But I guess because for me, since I love that environment too, the rock community and everybody, right. I guess it's the same.
Because most of it is also like, it's the camping. So you're out in nature.
Right.
Some of them aren't camping, but still, most of the day you're out in fields, stage hopping, and you're experiencing people and the different totems. Like, people get really creative with their totems so that they can find each other in the crowd.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's like, look for this thing. This is where we're going to be at.
Right. Ours had a giant smiley face and a rainbow, flag, and lights and such.
Just stay right there.
Just don't move.
One of the ones that I remember going to was it Lollapalooza or...
You went to Lollapalooza?
Such old face. It was 2013-ish, 12. But I went for like a weekend, didn't like it. Obviously, I don't like people like this. Too much. It's too crowded. The anxiety. But I like watching it, and I like EDM music too. But just the actual like that concept of the people. That's the part where I'm like, too many people.
Oh, there it is. Plur is a rave creed way of life. Absolutely. And that video that we posted, that TED Talk, that girl. I mean, I don't know if I would go as far as calling Plur a religion. I just wanted to fall over. As calling it a religion, but I do understand how it could be. It was an interesting interpretation by this girl who studies religion and applied it to how people act, right, and how they treat one another. And that idea is kind of what most religions try to
Right.
establish in its followers about service and kindness and respect and love one another. But it gets lost in a lot of other things, judgment
Right.
and uh, and discrimination and a lot of separatism. Whereas Plur, I feel you see people of all walks of life at these festivals, all walks of life, all ages, all colors, all beliefs, and they are one living happy and frolicking in fields and either like losing their shit to some EDM or like rocking out because there's festivals that are like mixed genre music festivals, and it's really beautiful to see. The girl who gave me, I don't have my bracelet, but she's like, stop, drop, roll balls. Because let's be real, y'all. We know that at festivals, people be doing the things.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be saying what things I've done, but things get done. Things happen, but it takes a whole nother thing. It becomes that kind of spiritual experience, and not just la boberia.
And I like that when you go to a festival for a couple of days, you get lost and all your beliefs and everything just stays out the door, and you're there now sharing a new experience with someone.
Mhm.
I think that's the beauty of what
Absolutely.
festivals can do.
And there are people that go that don't do anything. They don't do any drugs. You get lost. Those lights are so intense and so exhilarating. The energy at that, I remember that was the first thing that went poof right to my chest, and it felt so amazing. You walk into that sea of people, and I know that to you that's like hell no, but you walk into that sea of people, and even if you're not, even if you're on the outside, you feel this pulsating energy coming off of just this boom, boom, boom,
Right.
boom. And the boom is people just jumping in unison. The beat drops, and you see everybody bah, 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 and it's like, oh, how exciting. And that bass hits you, and it's like you feel like you're one with the music, with whoa, platico to your face, with the people that are there, and it's just really special. It's really interesting. And when you see the exchanges of candy, like other people doing it, it's still there. Like other people doing it, it's really lovely.
Yeah.
Because you see them connect, and it's like you see them going through the hole and like switching their bracelets, and then they hug. Thanks, and that's really nice. Like I remember when I got my stop, drop, roll bracelet, I'd never seen this chick in her life, and I had been too shy to like exchange anything up to that point. And like I'd given away little cositas, but I didn't go through the whole thing except with people within my group, and I was like sad. And then this girl comes up and she's like, "Hey, you want to trade?" I was like, "Yeah." And we did the whole thing. She's like, "Oh, hug," and it was so genuine, and it was just like, "Have a great, happy Oki, have a great festival." To me, because I guess you could tell like it was written all over my face, newbie, never done this, and it was really special. Yeah. And meeting people with their birthday, or you see somebody wearing something similar to your outfit, like,
Twitties.
yeah, and it's really special. Like Helen walks up to the people around me, like, "I love your hair, I love your this," and also, I do that in real life también, but it just feels like right and okay to do.
Right.
Because nobody's gonna look at you and be like, "Don't talk to me weird." They'll be like, "Hey, I love your whatever," and it's mutually complimentary and intentional. And I think that I would love to see more of that in the world. Intentional connection,
Right.
not just for the sake of I want to connect to
Just
get laid.
and you also stay friends with people that you do meet at festivals. So
Absolutely.
that's the other beauty about it.
Yeah.
Are we gonna start making some?
Yeah, let's start making candy.
Yeah.
Standing in an ocean of people chanting the same song gives an immense sense of belonging that is goosebump worthy. Absolutely, I agree. So we're gonna make some candy, guys. If you have candy making stuff, put it out right now. If
Yes.
you don't, we're gonna tell you what you need, and you can make candy. And this is fun to do with the fam. I make candy with my mama,
With the kiddos.
with the kiddos, with anybody really. So I started incorporating like flow stuff into my teaching.
Yeah.
Because it makes you use your entire body. And as an actor, if you don't know how to use your body, you're in trouble. So Helen taught me this trick. You get a plate. You get a Dixie plate because you're gonna on the rim of the plate. You're gonna put the beads in the order that you want them to be in
Yeah.
on your string. So I got my little string in here.
Well, I need some sugar too.
So basically, you're not supposed to take it off really the little cosito. So if you want to just you cut it off when you're gonna measure it out. Mine is all destroyed, so I'm gonna try and find the end of it. Ooh, I totally messed this up. Maybe I will cut mine. I like.
I don't know how. Do I just keep pulling it?
Yeah, pull out as much as you like.
Wow.
So you can.
Are
You
we
don't even need the string yet. But we gotta get in order
Yeah.
the beads.
I know, but
So
I just
the
wanna-
beads that we have a crap ton. These I had left over from Oki. They're square beads and colorful beads. They have letters. So you can write messages.
Are we doing it for each other? Or what are we doing?
Let's
For
do
this
the
one.
first one for each other.
Yay!
And so this is also because we've had an idea. So in the merch store for the longest, what we've had is the mugs, which if you haven't bought your mug yet, what are you doing with your life? I mean, look at this.
You want a
Look at
mug?
this. You want a mug? Get a mug.
Yes.
But there's another thing that we want to add to our merch store, which is we want to put some candy. And it'll kind of be like by collection. So Chubi will have a set that she makes. I have mine. But we'll also do it for certain organizations and certain causes. So to use as an example, let's say one of the causes is breast cancer, right? Well, we're still in Suicide Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Let's say it's suicide awareness. We'll be making a collection of candy, which will be sold for like $3, and 70% was 70%. 70% of the proceeds will go directly to an organization, a selected organization, which will be mentioned on the website, on the merch site, to help support that organization and providing services to, for example, for suicide awareness, to people who need help, to be able to provide those free hotlines and such. Because a lot of the reason we wanted to do No Filters, No Fears was to be able to give back, to talk about the things that are plaguing our communities, but also in our minds, us in particular, that our minds are always going a mile a minute, but also to be able to give back to said causes. And because clear culture so impacted me, and Shubi knew about it and was totally into it. Candy is something fun. You can hang it in your car. It doesn't have to be a bracelet. I love making lighters because I love incense.
Yes.
And so to our people from episode 10 who participated,
Oh yes.
Dana can attest to this. Oh, Dana hasn't got her. Thank you. Because kept me up. I don't want to tell Dana. Whatever. She's don't know.
It's okay.
Dana. But Dana can attest to like the lighter with the things.
Yes, I got my lighter too, but it's not here.
It's not here.
Well, you have an
This
extra
doesn't
one.
have bracelets.
Oh
I mean-
yeah.
Helen, I don't know if you can post a picture in the comments, but Helen has one from Oki that I made. What else? You can make keychains. You can make earrings. People get intense.
Keychains, yeah.
Have you seen the like rows of like 4 bracelets
Yes.
together?
Oh my god.
They're really intense. There's this other thing. They're called curlers. I haven't made these since I was a kid, but people will make these and put them on the candy as like an accessory, like a kind of like a pendant.
Yeah.
So this is a curler. Cindy made this for me for Easter. It's
Oh,
a
I
little
love
Easter
those.
bunny.
Yeah.
She put it on a keychain, but you can put it on your candy bracelets. So I'm gonna make you some candy. And typically they're all plastic beads. Typically they're all plastic beads. I got creative for like the gifts that we send people from episode 10, and I used some porcelain and some glass ones. So caution when you trade, don't get snappy and crazy because they'll break.
Right.
But typically you use the plastic ones so that they don't break on you. I want to find some
I don't
letters.
even know what to put. We gotta get creative here. We gotta really get creative.
Yeah, I love this. This is my favorite part, y'all. Also, Tiani thinks it's cute. Yay! Man, my feet's done wet.
Oh no! This is why I have my cup on this because I'm like,
You're
no.
so smart. I'm gonna put my cup. There it is, and then I just keep the thing, and I'll show you guys like once I have it going. So about Fleur. On the tema of Fleur.
Yes.
What so peace, love, unity, respect. In what ways do you feel maybe you've seen more attempts at peace in the world, like in the world at large? Because right now, during the time of the pandemic, I see so many shifts happening that I feel like maybe there's potential for this to be happening.
Peace. That is such a broad, like, because peace comes in many forms. Like, it's not like about just being tranquila, like being calm. It's about like, damn, that's a tough one.
Right? Because for me, for example, at least if right now if we're talking about the time of the Rona,
Right.
peace has come more about self, like in the self-awareness or whatever. I have days that are not peaceful whatsoever, but being able to find those moments of peace for myself has been something really useful and helpful. That in the hubbub of all the crazy, and even before I knew to be more aware of it, right? I think being introduced to clerk, right? The clerk creed and those kinds of way of life and everything that has happened in my life in the last maybe 3 years, 4 years or so, and heavy into the last maybe 2, has been a big shift and like, hold that down, about being able to find inner peace.
I guess in that way, then I guess it's about putting yourself first and making sure that you are happy first in order for you to do anything else. Other than that, if you're not happy and you can't,
definitely found.
Yeah, you need to put yourself first. So I guess happiness in that way. We've seen people taking care of themselves because they don't want to get sick, and
Right.
teaching other people that, hey, you're not the only one out there. I don't want to get sick, so respect the fact that.
You know, it's really funny. So somebody told me over the weekend. Dana, you're like, somebody told me over the weekend something that really stuck with me. It's the air mask on the airplane. They tell you put it on yourself and then you put it on someone else.
Yeah.
¿Cómo le vas a dar oxígeno a otro si tú te estás desmayando y muriendo por debajo?
Exactly. If you're out of breath, how are you able to help anybody else?
I think we've given such a negative connotation to certain levels of selfishness that we feel so guilty when we do take care of ourselves.
Right.
As if it takes away from how we take care of others. It doesn't. You're still able to. My paletica. So paleticas are a part of our culture for other reasons. But I like to call it a candy. So we got candy for the wrist and candy for the mouth.
You just reminded me of what I told you about the pasties.
About the
Yeah, but anyway, we're not talking about that.
Talking about pasties. Y'all, boobies go free sometimes at festivals.
Sometimes.
Have any? Let me see who's out. We got some people on. Festival story, share.
Yes, or that you've seen or heard.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't been there, are there numbers here?
Right. Okay, then. Peace was difficult. How about unity? Examples of unity that you've seen more in the real world.
People coming together, like those protests, man.
Absolutely.
That is the biggest one I've seen. People literally standing up for other people. Definitely.
Right? It's not just the people of those communities or of those movements.
Exactly.
Right? We know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what we're talking about. We're not trying to be discreet here. We're talking about the Black Lives Matter movement. We're talking about Trans Lives Matter. We're talking about, awareness for those with disabilities and things like that. And the coming together and the awareness. Those are numbers?
525.
Oh, the two is backwards. So I was like, what am I looking at?
Oh, it's okay here. I guess that's our first show. Was it in May?
Oh, yes, it was. Are
She said,
are you being really chooch? Are you going to make me cry? Is that what's going to happen? Damn it.
I mean, you know
that I cry at the drop of a hat. It's not even like.
But I guess that's the biggest one I've seen, and then me seeing that, because we fight for this, us being the advocates and activists that we are, but actually seeing it and actually people actually coming together and doing it. Yes,
Yes.
beautiful.
That is
That's love. That's
Damn,
literally
yeah.
that's the biggest form, standing up for other people that
So it's
can't.
obvious that it's not just, it doesn't have to apply solely to festival culture, because you see the people from Fest leave and they live in a very peace, love, unity, respect way, and a very like hippy dippy love, and you know, and all the things that we tend to like think of as odd or weird or different, but it makes them happy, and they're sharing the happy and the love. So
And the thing is that just because you say it doesn't mean
you necessarily practice.
right. Some people don't practice that. Like I'm very honest and blunt. Yes, I do not want to see people hurt, but I wouldn't necessarily. Yeah, I would. I go out of my way to save a stranger possibly. But if you're gonna preach it, you better fucking
Right.
Peter says selfish. I believe people rush to the term. If I understand you're taking care, self-care in any regard, I'll
Never throw the term. Yeah, but there's people that do. There's people
Right.
that do because of, and it's usually not because they think you're selfish, it's because they're not, you know,
they don't I don't think they understand what's going on.
they're not, they just want to take care.
Right.
I don't care about you so much. I suffer tremendously from, when we talked about this before, people pleasing, recovering people pleaser, and it's a lot to do with that, you know. And that starts not now. That's from like we last
Right.
learning those kinds of.
And like you said, you have to reframe from that and get your mindset to
Oh,
change.
say one more time. What was that hashtag?
Reframe.
Baboosh. Baboosh.
But you do. You have to reprogram your system to realize.
And it takes time. If it took me 30 plus years to be like this,
Right.
it doesn't have to take me 30 plus years, but it's not going to be overnight either.
Just like me, people that know me 10 years ago, I was an angry child. I was angry at everything. Fuck the world. Not in a bad way, but yeah, I was very angry. And then here I am 10 years later, yeah, I get angry at like world situations because that's something that I'm trying to change, one day at a time, but I don't get angry for the littlest things anymore like I used to. That was bad. Wasn't it bad? You guys could, it's okay
Some people, you can call her out right now. This is the moment if you're going to do it.
But that's it. Just right now.
After this, you're over. It's over. Don't take privileges.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see what I created.
Okay, wait, I'm trying to move along here. Yeah,
I can multitask.
God damn it. I'm not so good at this. Okay.
It's okay. Take your time. I mean,
and I want to make it pretty.
Don't take your time, but take your
obviously,
time.
Yeah. So peace, love. Oh no, wait, I skipped to love to get to unity. I don't know how to spell. Oh, look, that's right in front of my face. PLUR. Look at me. L. Okay, you know what? No, I want to leave that for last. Maybe unintentionally I did it on purpose.
But we already spoke about love.
Did we?
We just said it. What?
That was unity.
Oh well, love.
No. Leave it. Do respect.
Respecting people's boundaries.
Say one more time for the people in the back.
Respecting people's boundaries. But what I've seen, especially during the coronavirus, is that some people are absent-minded. They keep forgetting to be 6 feet apart in the line. But yeah, just basically that. Like I told Vanessa, I get sick very easily. So she's like respecting that, and it's like, okay, we're not gonna be in the same room until we are able to. And she also has her reasons why. So, that respect. Just I talk to you, I say something, respect it.
Yeah.
But don't, be nice about it.
But there, and also,
Peter says just now you guys talked about showing true love, saying stepping up is the biggest form of love.
Yo, Peter, that's my boy right there, Peter. Peter always coming in strong. Do not ask for 20%. It's not happening.
Well, he's at 50. Is it layered or just one? Do I have to layer it?
No, just one strand, and then you start from one side and start.
No, obviously I know that part, but I thought it was like two.
when it comes to respect, it's like, yes, I've seen a lot more understanding of what boundaries are before it doesn't. And it's also a very cultural thing. In Latin culture,
Oh.
boundaries, ¿qué es eso?
What?
I'm your mother. I come in. There's a lack of boundaries, which kind of fixes in us that it's okay to not assert our boundaries,
Right.
or it's negative to assert your boundaries. You get older, you learn that no, you gotta set those things, and and having boundaries isn't negative, and it's your way of making sure that you can make whatever relationship work. I don't have to explain the relationship bit to y'all again, right? We're normalizing that relationships do not only apply to romantic dynamics, they apply to every human interaction. Thank you. So
It was 5:25, right? Okay.
so definitely I've noted, but talk to me about these people that, if we're sticking to like the corona explanation, the people that start fights because I don't have to wear my mask.
I see one the other day that there was a march in, was it Target, I believe, or something. They were like, we don't want to wear the mask, and they were just like,
And I understand it. You have your rights, you have your field, but when you're out in the world, you're not alone in the world.
right.
There are other people, and to people who have lost people to the coronavirus, it's disrespectful. It's hurtful, and you're putting their lives at risk, the lives of their loved ones at risk. So, taking certain precautions
Yeah, but
and
listen
staying
to-
within your kind of quarantine bubble doesn't
Right.
hurt. You know, cada uno se entiende. People bumping into me without a mask. Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful.
Anna says boundaries keeps respect on track.
Absolutely, they work hand in hand, and it also teaches you to keep around you,
Uh-huh.
because if somebody cannot respect my boundaries, or they keep like edging their way into it like it's all gravy, and I keep pushing, it starts to plant certain seeds of like,
Exactly. These people are disrespectful. What is going on?
because then if you can't respect my boundaries and it's not important for you to
Ugh.
acknowledge to me, do you really love me?
Right, right, exactly. I totally agree.
Ah, and we're all guilty of it. We don't recognize that we're like pushing through boundaries sometimes. But if somebody tells you, "Hey, no,"
Right. Listen,
so,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, learn how to listen and try to understand. And if you don't understand, ask questions. Why do I have to do
you
this?
don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Don't know what you don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna take this from you really quick.
Yeah. So this is where the whole like respect thing comes in. It's like,
And now we get to the big L. Oh, why? It's my agent calling me, y'all. This is like it's 8 o'clock at night. I'm off the clock for you.
I don't think I'm making this bracelet properly.
Okay, I help you.
I don't know how to close it. Close it.
Oh, tie the two ends together.
Yeah, I tried, but then it came apart. I don't want you to see it.
Oh, you don't miss. Okay, then I won't see.
Okay, don't look at the camera. I'm gonna show the peoples. Don't look at the
Okay, I'm
camera.
not looking at the camera. Dang. Now I feel like mine is not gonna be like. Oh, okay. No, I made this with love.
We did make it with love. We thought
Mm.
about it, and
So it doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna use. Oh no!
I hope these are enough beats for the. Oh, I think so.
It always happens like when I'm making candy that I can't find the letters that I need.
Hopefully I didn't use them all.
No. So now we get to the big L. Love.
Love.
All you need is love. Do.
But that's the thing, like
And
what
all you. But clearly not. We need some peace. We need some unity. We need some respect.
my thing that always mind boggles me is like what is somebody else doing? Why is it bothering you? Like, let them live their life. If it's not hurting anybody, then let them live their life. You know, that's a form of showing love and just, you know,
Love, and so love is not just a given thing.
right.
External love I give to. Ooh, and this is an interesting thing actually. I want to ask this next. It's not just love tu prójimo, como dicen por ahí.
Right.
It's love
to get thy
yourself.
neighbor. Yes, exactly.
Love your planet, man. Love nature because it feeds you. It gives you air to breathe when it's not on fire.
Right.
Quite literally something that we're experiencing right now.
Oh, look how cute. You can't see.
Oh, stop! I get excited. I want to go. Okay. Oh, I found the letter. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Right, and you also have like the tiniest. This is also my problem with like making candy. I never can gauge the size of someone's wrist properly.
Well, right now,
I need a scissors.
you hand them like this, not like this.
This is true. Um, but the other day, I was having a conversation with some friends, uh, and the idea of what love is and how it gets separated came up. And everybody has their own concept, and it's perfectly fine. There is no right or wrong way to love. That's why if somebody chooses to love different, it's not your place or your business to be telling you, no, that's wrong. It's just not for you. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. But it was very interesting to hear this particular concept because it's so different from my own. Oh, do it.
No, I'm showing it to people.
That's a teapot. Which is I'm trying to find my beads.
What is this for?
Oh, those are like gel markers, so you can write on things with it. There's the idea that love is different depending on who it's for.
They go in dark.
So you have different love for family, different love for friends, different love for lovers. Yes and no, but no. Like at least not for me.
Right.
Love is love is love.
No, yeah, of course.
Love is this thing, and then from there, the dynamic and the kind of intention is different, but the love is the same.
Right, exactly.
Does that make sense? Am I even being clear? It makes sense in my brain and in my heart.
To me, it makes sense because I understand. Like, I love you.
I love you.
And I love my other friends.
Right.
But I don't think that the love differs. It's the same. I think I love you. That's it. You know, I love my siblings. Mm-hmm. You know, so
yeah,
I don't think it's. I mean, obviously, you can't love the same way you love a partner. Can't love your. You know.
Well, what's the difference? Again, the dynamic. I'm sleeping with my best friends.
Right. Right.
So I mean, I guess I could say that you know your partner's your friend, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, like romantic partnership.
Romantic. That's where that comes into play. Romantic partnerships, but you know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and then love, of course, because it's not just between people, and it is of the self.
Right.
I find it so funny how, and I'm guilty as hell, how it's so easy to love others, but when it comes to loving ourselves, we put limitations, or we put like, I love myself when I'm this, when I'm thin, when I'm.
We could give advice. We could give advice, but we can't take the advice.
Right. This should be can't take it.
Give me the power cord. Oh. Exactly. So that's the thing.
No. Oh, that. Okay. Yes.
That's the thing that people don't tend to realize that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Can you guys see our setup? You guys like it? Maybe, possibly.
They're gonna start putting it on my screen. And there's also, of course, I said love of the planet.
Oh, I'm a big. Oh yeah.
I feel like so many and for so long we felt so disconnected
from
what that means, love. Right? That we don't think that it requires love; it just requires attention.
Right.
Like,
it's not gonna grow on its own. I mean, the love.
There's this concept que tienes que poner valor a tu negocio. Like,
right.
So a business can only grow if it has. No, what's the actual saying? That's from a different country that nobody will know. La mano del amo engorda el caballo.
Never heard of it, but
So the translation is the hands of the owner. I don't know. Yeah, of the owner is what plumps up the horse. It's what feeds him. It's what makes him grow and be nourished. You can't just give attention to something, right? People give attention to their kids sometimes. That kid grows up and does not feel that they were loved. They were fed, they had shelter, but they weren't loved.
Right.
There's a difference, right? We can't say we love our planet and do the shit that we do to it.
That's why you have to reuse and recycle, upcycle.
Oh, my footprint is not that great. That's why I'm working on it because I acknowledge I'm like,
And plant your
I can't
trees.
say this and then be like, ooh.
I planted so many trees, but you have to follow through with it. Just because you say you're gonna do it, you have to do it. So that's another form of love by following through to your word with what you say.
I mean, you can spread your word of like what you believe and what you know of these things, and you can hope that people follow. You know what I mean? And want to entertain those ideas and concepts. But to forcefully call people out or the canceling that's going on right now, I don't see how that's going to lead to change.
That's not leading to anything. Just one thing got canceled. Oh, okay.
No, canceling isn't change.
No, not what? It's just a big empty space of nothing.
Okay. So no, I have my opinion on the cancel culture, and then there's love of animals.
Oh, I love.
I had for a time. My mom wanted to kill me. I had 10 animals, and they were all rescues. It's 10 cats, 5 dogs, 2 ferrets. Right?
And that is another way of showing love. Do not buy from breeders or shops. Go adopt. Just saying, it's better. And that's how I feel about that whole adoption thing. Like adopt. I'd rather you adopt and go to a breeder because you want a specific something. They're not being taken care of 100% of the time. So
I hope I'm doing this right.
I hope I did it right, because if not,
I think I did. I'm gonna find out right now. Okay. So
yay!
So I'm gonna finish mine. We can keep talking.
Yes, I already finished mine. I was showing you guys. So hopefully she likes it. And if she doesn't like it.
So what are some ways that you feel that you kind of practice this kind of plur mentality?
I try to donate as much as possible. Help people. And I don't know, I guess because of the activism work we try to do, I guess that's another way, for the love, the unity and respect, because they all falls into one category. Like, I mean, plur itself is plur. See, plur, one category. And I don't know, just teaching people, like I said,
Cariño,
reading is essential. So,
you know what though, I
think that's another a way that I do it.
Yeah, I get really like, when I get very passionate about things, sometimes I can sound angry.
Oh yeah,
I get real huffy. So I recognize that maybe my message won't get across as much as I would like to, which is the reason that we see history repeat itself so many times with these movements.
Right.
Before we actually start seeing changes, because at some point you get so angry and so infuriated that like the message starts to get lost, because it should just be, there shouldn't need to be a fight. Certain things should just be.
Right.
But
can you move that back? It's blocking the whole.
What did I? Oh yeah, it totally is.
There you go.
I don't even know what I took out of there. Okay.
I know that's true. It does tend to get lost because we're so passionate. We keep forgetting that not everybody's gonna react to it or be receptive to the thought or the idea. And hey, some people are, mostly says not stubborn, but some people are just in their way that they don't wanna be like, I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to change. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
But it's also, we talked about cycles of change, right?
Right.
It's not just llega ahí and then you're done.
You have to keep.
What are the last steps? It's maintenance, right? Recurrence.
Like they say, you have to keep watering the plants.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that, like, the pattern that I said. Don't look, Chubby. Now you can look at mine. See? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm totally like missing the.
I wonder how it's gonna turn. Do you guys like the bracelet? Don't give it away. Just say yes or no.
Watch, Peter's gonna say all the details.
I know. Probably give it away.
We're gonna make 2 extra ones. Probably not live because we're gonna reach the end of our time soon. But we're gonna give them away. So
Mm.
We're gonna ask some questions.
So everybody ready? How many people are out there?
We got one.
Wow, everybody left us.
They got tired. They're like, "Where's the heavy duty?" Like, I feel like ustedes son medio masoquista.
Masochists.
Yeah, you guys like when we talk about the heavy stuff. I feel like that's just that's it. Oh no, we got two. Okay, so those two people, put who you are. You're winning the extra candy. Peter, you're getting candy from us.
Yeah, so I have to make extra ones then?
Just one extra one.
No, I have to. Oh, yeah, right now I have to make it. Oh, I guess.
All right, here I go. I'm done with my bracelet for Julie.
Okay.
Okay, and then I hope it fits you. I hope it's not like too big or too small.
Peter, I know you don't have favorite colors, so I'll just choose whatever, man.
And Helen gets the bracelet.
Thank you, Helen.
Thank you. Today's episode is brought to you by therapist Helen. And her house and her kindness.
Peter is candy with a K-I at the end, not candy as in candy you eat.
Oh, we typically send candy with it too. So.
Oh yeah, typically, but you know.
So we're gonna start doing more giveaways. You know me well. They say.
Well, 15 years of friendship, I hope.
Wow. Yeah. Hold on, because I want to.
Helen corrected him. She's like, no, candy.
All right, so I'm gonna show. Don't look at the computer. This is.
I have to close my eyes now.
This is Julie.
It's funny because she's in front of me, so I can't.
All right, so that camera will pick it up. Ready? I'm gonna put yours on. Oh, if it fits me, it's definitely gonna fit you.
Oh yeah, we're doing our switch. Here we go. Hold on.
Mess this up. I always mess this part up. Always. Maybe that's why I was so scared to like do it.
It's okay. So here we go, guys.
Peace, love, unity.
Wait, I don't know
how to do the thing. Okay, we're just gonna do the thing.
You first or you first? Okay.
Okay.
And... Yay! Oh wait.
I got stars.
Yay, we did it! Ooh.
Yes. Says your initial, my initial, and then the back says NF.
See? And your hold on, now we gotta.
Mine says 525 Bonnet, 525 corazoncitos and stars.
Yes. Who can guess what 525 means?
All right. We said it at the beginning, so if y'all don't know, I'm sad. If you don't know.
Now I feel can't wait to take pictures.
I just read the title. Oh, what?
Wait, what? Where are we? I just read the title. Fleur?
Where were you, Peter? Oh, my water turned red.
Yeah, and my lollipop just disappeared because the water dissolved.
The water.
That was fun. We did this. We did it. We did candy. Basically, our episode was gonna be fun. Show you how to make candy. We hope you'll make your own candy. Yes.
If you make your own candy, actually, we're gonna discuss the details. We want you to make your own candy and donate it to NFNF for the different organizations, right?
That's a fun idea.
So, guys, send us your candy as well.
And we will put who was donated by, like a little note or something. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, just send us a DM so we could get it together. So we're gonna be making more of these, so we could,
the collections will go out soon. Like we said, it'll be $3. 70% will go to the organizations, and you'll know which ones from the website.
Yeah.
And the other 30%, if you're curious, making the beads and getting it up on the thing, but it's mainly going to the organizations because that's the most important part. And why we're talking about, like, it was important for me because I know it changed my life. I know it made me more intentional and more conscious of, like, this is what I would love to see all the time. Este cariñito, and yay, and love and acceptance of others that are different.
Especially that part.
Yeah. Because it really was the most beautiful thing to see so many different people all dressed up like this. Some people were just in jeans and t-shirts. I'm talking about viejitos. I saw viejitos there, and they were like jamming out. and it was the music, and it was going to the part that had the art made of recycled materials and all of that. Our world could really use more peace, more love, more unity, more respect of one another. Oh, look, we said after we did the candy. Here you go. It smells like lavender.
Ooh.
This is hand sanitizer.
And we have a playlist.
Oh yeah.
We have a playlist. We added some cool songs. You guys gotta check it out.
Well, this isn't on the playlist yet, but I'm gonna put it there. But I will put a song for you right now. It's been playing all the time and I didn't even know it. So I don't know what's playing right now. Let's find out. You look so pretty.
Who said that? Wait, what?
You with your little
Oh.
flowers. Well done.
Courtesy of my nieces when they were kids. Thank you.
No, I really like this one. Put it closer. So you know the deal, guys. Go on to No Filters, No Fears music on Spotify. And you can follow it, share it, and you can add songs to it.
I'm gonna turn off the
And it
light.
doesn't just have to be like EDM music. Like if you went to a festival and you saw somebody that was there that really you loved their set, drop it in there. Oh, you got your light. Oh, so did you turn off all the lights? I want to turn off all the lights so you can darker.
We can turn those off.
We can. I don't know where they are. Helen, write to us where they are. All right. These are little finger lights. I was saying before that I loved the pistol whip.
Oh, you could see them.
You can? Awesome.
We're having a little party. I
We're
know.
having a little party.
I know it's rough out there, everyone, but sometimes you need that little light. That well, not
For real.
literally light, but you need
Literally.
the light at the end of that tunnel. You know.
And if you've never
Look how cool they look.
know before, it's just fun. It makes you feel good. There's no doing it the wrong way. Mueve los manitos así. There are people that are really good at it though, like legit.
Oh, that's where you put them. I'd rather
And they're
hold them.
deditos. I feel
Yeah,
like-
but I'd rather hold them because I have more
They
control.
hurt.
But look how cool they look. Well, my best friend, she loves lights too, so she's always like looking at her thing. Look how cool. Oh, look, I like that the perspective. We're like literally like,
Yeah. It's too slow. Like I need it to pick up.
right? But I hope you enjoy the episode, everyone. We love the lights too.
And whatever, we'll like rave our way out for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I actually did this with my students, and they're like 12 or 13 years old. I was like, what if their parents know what this is? And they were like, is this lady teaching her kids about drugs? No.
It's not. This is
But-
just lights.
I never seen, like, you know, you're at that awkward age when you're like 12 and 13, and like you don't want to move. It got them like moving their entire bodies.
That's literally
they
a
are really
workout.
into
That's
it.
just why I love my workouts. I love working out to music, like actual like type of music like this, because man,
Legit.
uh,
That recommendation I did, it was different. I like previews. Oh,
just so y'all can know that we're doing the
The
6
social
feet
distancing.
apart. Yeah.
Helen, give us a song recommendation. Because these are all too slow.
I put a heavy one in there.
You did? Oh, I'm gonna go to the no filter. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to No Filters, No Fears because I'm not in it right now. That's why.
That was fun.
I dig it. Hold on. Where is it? No Filters.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. I'm going into search. No Filters, No Fears. Music. No sale.
Where?
Oh, there it is. No Filters, No Fears music. Episode 16, Fleur. I'm gonna follow it. All right, Chewy. All right.
That's DJ Cap Slap. I like his music. And that's Kelsey Durag. I butchered your name. Sorry. I love her. I didn't know she could sing.
I knew who I was gonna go to for next. This is great.
I tried. Oh, I love this song.
I'm so impressed, Trudy.
I told you I know music. I love music. Oh,
Do you like electric love? Say, I love Black Madonna. Black Madonna. Which they recently changed their name to
Yeah.
the Blessed Madonna.
okay. These finger thingies are hurting me, but I guess I'll do it.
They hurt. I will tell y'all that. These hurt. The little fairy lights on the whip.
This
I
is why I
really
was
like
holding
that.
them instead. So your glasses there.
In between. Oh, it's stuck in my hair, my glasses. It's okay. We can just split
Ow.
it right now. I don't need to look cute.
We are cute.
Oh, wait, while you ready for them for a second. I'm not sure.
Okay, so here we go, guys. Y'all gotta have a little bit of fun right now. If you're having a tough night, I hope this episode is making you. That one right there behind you, you could turn it off. No?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
It is. I feel like a DJ with my earphones.
You do. I wish I could take a picture. Here we go.
I like it. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good
See
night.
you next Monday.
Yes.
We have all new episodes, which I don't even.
At our regular time, though. That would not change anymore.
Now we're not changing. This one we wanted to have some lights so you could see it. It's the first time we're doing it outside.
Yeah, so that's
Which
why.
I really like doing it outside. Sad Mother Nature wanting to kick us in the face. Mother Nature was not cooperating at the beginning.
No.
But we have episode 17, which is a Memory Monday, and it's gonna be all about music. I'm excited.
It's me. Yeah, it's gonna be a Music Monday.
Music Monday. I'm excited for Music Monday. We're gonna talk all
Oh,
the nonsense.
music. All
And it's
about music.
all the genres and all the experience of music. So it'll be a good time, and we will have giveaways of candy. But no more mugs are being given away. Go get your mug.
Yeah, Dana, you got lucky.
Dana got lucky. And to
Bye.
everybody who got their candy lighter with incense, I hope you enjoy. Like, now y'all know you can make candy out of anything. It's a good way to bring you and your friends close together, and it's silly. Hang it in your car, put it on your wrist. Support the music festivals and support the artists.
Yes, because music is important. It saves lives.
Ooh.
And with that being said,
nature's starting up again.
yes.
Bye, guys. Stay safe.
Stay fearless, everyone.
And stay 6 feet apart.
6 feet.
So we can stop all this nonsense and go back to normal.